Keep your hands on your head! Do not move!
London.
Get out of the way!
Home to over 8.5 million people.
This taser is capable of delivering 50,000 volts!
The task of protecting them falls to the country's biggest police force.
You're under arrest, all right?
Hello, Metropolitan Police, how can I help?
Taser, show me your hand! I've got a taser, show me your hand!
In a single year, they're called to 90,000 robberies and burglaries.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Chasing suspects! Coming to High Street!
100 murders.
You've been identified as being responsible for the murder of David McKenna.
And make more than 190,000 arrests.
Bingo. Gone!
You unlawfully and maliciously caused grievous bodily harm. Can you think of a reason now why I should give you bail for this matter?
It's my birthday tomorrow.
It's a force seen by some as the enemy.
Black people growing up around here feel that the police is against them.
My driver has come under attack with a glass bottle, he's had his head split open, and another officer has been stabbed in the back of the head.
As they deal with life.
You're 13, what are you doing using language like that? Come on, man.
Death.
Bolton's Paradise.
Crime and its victims.
We lock up the bad people so that people like you can sleep safe and sound.
24 hours a day.
Hi guys, I'm Pure Gamer and today we're playing the next episode of GTA 5 Met Police in London. And today, as you can see, we're in a riot vehicle and I've got sort of riot, sort of territorial group, so the territorial support group. As you can see from this van, obviously this is the new double Doppler one. He managed to get 4 people in. I can only get 2 people on that one. The other 2 won't get in it. But when I cycle through the seats, there is another 2 seats in the vehicle in the back, so it's a bit weird that. And this vehicle, I can get 4 people in it, but for some reason the arms in the back hang out, so it's weird. So it's just me and my partner today. Unfortunately, we just have to do a 2-man TSG patrol, unfortunately. But nonetheless, we're going to be using this beast, and then we might swap back to that one later on. We'll see. Or make 2 videos out of it. Then that's even better for you guys. Now, for some reason, my partner has found a dead guy. I don't know where from or what's really going on with that, but we're going to get straight on patrol today. Make sure we're available for calls. Let's get ourselves on call. We're basically going to be getting involved in anything possibly that involves big groups of people, maybe raids, search warrants, things that people known for dangerous, because obviously we've got the helmet for when people are throwing Molotovs and things like that, but we also got the helmet so we can tactically just go in and grab people if they're swinging weapons around and things like that. We also have shield if we need it. Hopefully today we won't need it. We can just use our ASP, our taser, put our helmet visors down if we can get them down and get them going. So all I'll do is we'll join when we get into the main part of the city. Okay, we've just... Oh, the lights went green then, and then they went orange, and they went about to go red, and then they went green, and then they went back to orange really quickly. That was weird. An arrest warrant.
Backup needed in...
It's code 4, stand down. So obviously, someone's put out an arrest warrant on someone. Like, there's an arrest warrant. Someone's been spotted, and then obviously maybe a plainclothes unit's gone, no, we're watching them. Just back off. So that's good for us to know.
In all available unit.
Okay, we've actually just had a call to what seems to be a bar fight. There we go. Right, let's respond to that as quick as we can then. We've got an ongoing bar fight. Now we've got our shields down, not the shield things on the windows. We can put them up, I believe, but just for now I'm going to keep them down. May as well, especially if things are kicking off at the bar. Coming through, because it's 7:30, and I believe probably a Friday evening or a Saturday. the pubs will be busy. And where is the fight? Okay, so it looks like we have a runner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and run after this guy. If I could have someone maybe. Actually, no, I think my partner's gonna back me all the way here.
Assistance required.
What I need to do is, yeah, chase. There we go. Right. I needed code 3 because that's quicker than code 2. Code 2 will just respond all happily. Code 3, hopefully, there you go, they'll respond quicker.
Dispatch, we have a visual.
Right, he's about to get in a vehicle, he's about to get in a vehicle. Okay, they're shooting at him for some reason.
They're in a car.
I swung, right, okay. It's up for firearms now, and traffic, and everything like that. I'll get a helicopter up in the sky. I'm going to go back to the scene of the pub, and obviously I'll deal with things from that side of dealing with the crime scene, because obviously we're here. Not a pursuit vehicle, obviously, because we have a massive heavy vehicle. Don't know why they're wearing thingy, and I don't know why the game's been really laggy. I think it's because I called multiple patrol units. It will, there you go, it's kicked back in now. It was literally just because I had multiple patrol units and I spammed it like mad by mistake by pressing A. Now I believe my partner could, oh no, my partner's down there, it's fine. I thought my partner was going to be chasing the guy in the car or something, or on foot, but he's back with me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Coroner, before, in fact no, before we call Coroner, we're going to try and tend to this guy and try and save his life. Because obviously there's been a massive pub fight. I don't know why he's got an assault rifle. I don't know why he's an American cop. We're going to ignore that then. Come on mate, come on, come back to life. Come on, right, I need an ambulance. Right, I need an ambulance.
Ambulance.
There's nothing found on him. This is a good area to call an air ambulance in if we have to. Can I have everyone stand back? Right, get him out of here. Right, everyone, can we disperse from the area, please? That's it, disperse from the area, please. Okay guys, so this guy needs to go to hospital immediately because he was badly beaten. He was obviously being stabbed because he's bleeding or shot. The other guy, I don't know what happened to him because obviously I lost comms, you know, changed channels, that turned into a pursuit, that kicked off. I've locked down the area just so I can wait for an ambulance to come. This guy was obviously in the road, so we just closed the road off. Well, we did. Let's do that again, make sure that it... Basically, traffic wasn't meant to be moving at all. Everywhere was meant to be a standstill until the ambulance could get in. That I believe might be struggling. Now, if we can get this guy and we can take him over, that'd be brilliant. I think that's the best thing we can do. Whoa, okay, it's lagging again. Again, I keep saying I'm going to sort it, and I don't. I will sort that for the next video. To pay him. Now, I don't know where my partner's gone. He just sort of disappeared on me. So, what I'm going to have to do is obviously I've dispersed the area. Some more people have pulled up. Well, not pulled up, but turned up. But what we'll do is we'll take a left down here and we'll just pull up into, I believe there's some parking spaces, and we will request to find our partner. So we have a different partner instead. Reports of a person being held at gunpoint. So what we're going to do is we're not firearms, we are going to respond to that though. Obviously as quick as we can. I'm just going to embark on the pavement here. There we go. Coming through, please move out the way. So obviously what we're going to do is we're going to close off the area and deal with things that way. Obviously we don't want to get in the way of firearms, so we'll clear a nice path for them. Space to drive through. Alright, come on, nice and slowly through here. But still got to pick up some speed. Shield is definitely staying down then if we're attending calls like this. I wasn't really going to respond to firearms things, but I thought it would make more sense if we block off the area. I could get a shield, completely close the area down. It looks to be on the motorway, Or the dual carriageway, I can't tell which one this is. Right, come on, we've got to move. Thank you for splitting. Thank you very much. Come on, we've got to be fast in this. We're going around the whole world here. It'd probably make more sense just to go the wrong way. Up the dual carriageway or motorway? Which one is it? It looks to be a dual carriageway. Hang on, it might be split into a motorway now. Yep, split into a motorway. Now let's see if... Oh, it's not in the area, is it? Damn. What I'll do is I'll move a bit closer. Okay, they've opened fired. I repeat, they've opened fired. Hopefully this civilian will get to us. I'm going to have to call 2 SWAT units. Okay, so there's 2 people running away. My partner's gone, so I'm going to have to go with him then. Because I'm not going to let my partner go on my own. The only thing is, there is no cover, and they've got explosives. I repeat, they've got explosives. I repeat, stand back. Stand back. Don't get involved. Like firearms are literally coming. Just stay out of the way. I believe he's taken one of them down. But I can also see one of them's got a shotgun. He's got one of them. So I'm backing him up with this one. Shotgun's there. Now I could go and deal with her using the shotgun that I've just gave from evidence and make it really unrealistic. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak up. Because this woman, I believe it's a woman, doesn't actually realise that I'm right behind you. Get on the floor. Armed police is surrounding you, and I'm tactical. You fucking loser! Yeah, tactically trained here, so if I need to, I'll just put you on the floor. Look, that's the amazing firearms. That's how the ped shot look like. Look brilliant like that. Right, so we've got a firearm, so what we need to do is we need to take this woman to the back of our vehicle. Now, I don't know why the traffic thing stopped. I didn't ask it to stop, it's just randomly done it. And actually, can I get him... Can I get my partner? Oh, I can't get my partner to bring you. Ah, what a shame, right? So I'm going to go for... You know what? I'm going to shut this whole motorway down because they shouldn't be driving here. I probably should have done the street signs, but I didn't have time because my partner ran after. Right, mate. There's lots more turning up, I believe, still. Right, I'm stopping traffic, right, so I need to just go and quickly go and get my van. Hopefully they'll stay there and look after the 2 people we are collected, and I'm hoping it doesn't just end the circle again. Okay guys, so you might have noticed that while doing this video there's been like 2 or 3 jumps. It's because the game's actually fully crashed. I don't know whether it's anything to do with this car or this peg, because I've only just added this vehicle in and I've only just added this car in too, and I have a feeling that front bumper's coming off. But whoa, okay, we're gonna pursue that. Is that the right thing to say? We're gonna go after that. So basically what I was trying to say is, I don't know whether, because the ped is in chemistry, so it probably will crash the game with the effect that... Why isn't it pulling him over? There we go. The effect of basically anywhere there's a chemistry lab, these peds... Right, I'll cancel the stop. So as I was saying, chemistry labs will allow the peds to spawn, but it'll spawn as my ped, so it'll be weird. But the vehicle, when I walked towards it, and the last thing that you saw when we walked towards it, that's when it crashed for me. So I'm feeling it's more of a car than anything. Now it's going to be pretty hard to pull over this vehicle, isn't it? And not obstruct an area. I think what we're going to have to do is just going to have to leave this vehicle because there's no way of pulling it over and not obstructing a whole area. We'll get a traffic unit on it. So we'll go back onto normal patrol. Okay, as you can see, we are responding as fast as we can to a meth lab. And now I don't know if it's a raid or we're just attending. I don't know if there's going to be other officers. I'm not really sure. There we go. I was wondering why 2 sirens weren't showing it first. Well, you couldn't hear 2 sirens. I quite like my new sirens, as you'd have noticed in the last video, the traffic one. There was 2 sets of sirens. It swaps through the video because obviously the game crashed and then I found some sirens that I liked, so I just swapped them. Right, we're going in tactically with batons. If they pull weapons out, okay, they pull weapons out. Right. Yeah, time to go. Yeah.
If required in Rancho.
Okay, so if we ever do this and knock someone down and they die, we're just going to say they haven't died, they're just on the floor, knocked out, so we won't class them as dead. Just because it ruins the immersion.
Dispatch, suspect located. Moving to engage. Dispatch,
So basically if they're down on the floor, they're not dead, they're just submitted to the floor. Just because obviously we can't hit people with the baton and then not die, unfortunately. Oh, is there underground to this place? I didn't realise there was. Or is it just a... So I don't know whether the person's on the top level, but if they are, then yeah, this is just going to be easy to get because all I have to do is... Right, okay, I want a helicopter in the sky because the minute this person leaves this car park, I want to know.
Backup required in Rancho.
Ah, there they are, there they are. I've got sighting of the suspect. There's a high wall there, so I'm going to have to go all the way around. Right, I believe firearms officers, whoa, are involved. I'm going to get in my vehicle. Obviously other officers are on scene. They'll hopefully detain these suspects on the floor for us. Right, I've got the big boxy vehicle, and that was my... If that lorry wasn't there, it'd have been fine. Okay, I don't know what that traffic car's trying to do. Where's NPAS? NPAS is miles away, it's not even in the right area. Right, okay, we really need to pick this up, come on.
Air support here, suspect is south.
So I'm not even going the right way, mate. I was thinking I could go down there, but that's the drainage. Right, NPAS is about to pick him up. Nope, NPAS is looking the wrong way. Oh no, NPAS has gained and ANPR's picked up. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I was looking at the mini-map too much. Come on, mate. What the hell's going on? Yeah, you would never see this in real life, but unfortunately we've had to do that purely because that lorry is glitched or something, I don't really know. And we've lost him again. Right, where is NPAS? They're useless. Right, I want another NPAS up in the sky.
Got eyes on the target, moving to engage.
I want roadblocks up. Can I get roadblocks? Not roadblocks, spike strips.
Backup needed. 6-1 William.
Vehicle number plate is 61 Whiskey Oscar Tango 453. Vehicle's heading right towards me. Going for a hard stop. Hard stop failed. Didn't get there in time. This vehicle is not meant for speed or pursuit. We haven't really got much choice. Person's armed with a weapon. I would like some firearms backup if you want to assist. That would be appreciated. I believe I've got NPAS chasing someone else, and I'm on one other person I don't really know. Okay, firearms are pulled up in the unmarked X5. Okay, they've done a hard stop, they've done a hard stop. And there's a load of firearms officers. Why is there a load of firearms officers just standing there too? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Something blew up, but I don't know what it is. Suspect is fleeing at high speed and hoping that they're going to come back around this way and not go over that bridge. If they go over that bridge, this is a waste of time. Okay, they've gone over that bridge, that was a waste of time, but it was worth a try. Come on. I wish, you know the last DLS sounds I had, I wish I could have them and these at the same time. I don't know if that is something you can do, and I will have to look into that, because it would be kind of cool. Because I do like that siren and that one. And then I also like my old sirens that I used to have, so shame though. Right, okay. We've lost visual of the vehicle, but we know the vehicle is heading this way, and ANPR is picking it up down here too. So we know it is going this way, and it's a dead end. Hence, he's either going to go into the city, this woman, or she's going to drive around the dock. Now, ANPR is still picking them up, going around the building. Right, firearms is going for a hard stop, I believe. Okay, suspect is just crashing into my vehicle. Firearms, go for it. Firearms, go, 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 go. As you can see, they're using... Okay, they're using an assault shotgun, but they're using the SIG something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's what firearms in London are using now. Okay, right, I believe that is now up to me to deal with. Yeah, I'll deal with them. Okay, so can I have a pad check please on Penny Jameson? Okay, they've got outstanding warrants. Okay, that's fine. Whoa, we got too many things coming up there. Right, okay. Whoa, and that again. Okay, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to take them by the vehicle. I don't know whether I can put them... Yeah, apparently I can put them in the vehicle, but we'll just see whether it actually works or not. I'm going to turn my sirens off. We're going to lock down this area. Just so that vehicle doesn't keep beeping its horn at me. As you can see, firearms officers are staying by and protecting me. Obviously they're taking a caution. And as you can see, they're in like a stance. Where... one's arms folded, one's got his hands in front of his chest. As you can see, there's another guy over there by the lorry. He's slowing traffic down to stop. Right, so there's nothing on this woman, so that's good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to breathalyze you and give you a jugulizer, because obviously we want to get down to what happened. Obviously you've put your gun somewhere, so I need to search your car or see whether firearms officers need to have a look and see whether you are... Okay, so you've got alcohol in your system, but it's not over the limit. And we need, basically we need to find these firearms, because it was either you or someone else. I had weapons, I know that.
Thanks.
You all pulled things out and then some of them put them away. Right, okay, so you got nothing on you there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in the back of the vehicle. So even if we don't find weapons on you, you're still getting arrested for an attempt of murder of a police officer. As you can see, the firearms officers are staying by me at all times. They're not letting anything happen to me. Okay, so as you can see, this vehicle is meant for transporting TSG members, but unfortunately I can't do that, and this is what I meant about the PED coming from the side. It does that. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Right, okay. Let's request a vehicle check, please, on vehicle 61 Whiskey Oscar Tango 453. Owner is Amy Taylor. Vehicle, we know it's stolen because they did Grand Theft Auto. Okay, right, okay, that's good. Right, so what we'll do is we'll check that there's no firearms in this vehicle. Obviously, we don't really know what's the owner's vehicle. Okay, there's a chainsaw in here. She didn't have a chainsaw, so we're just going to assume that's the owner the vehicles and they used, you know, they've just been to bought a chainsaw or moving it somewhere. They're wearing their blue cap and their helmets over, so it's as if they were waiting plain clothes, you know, when they're plain clothes and then they just jump with their hats on. I'll try and get a clip of it somewhere. Probably a TV show. It'll have to be. Because I don't think there's real footage of them doing it where they literally, they'll run, put the cap on and pull out the gun just so they can identify themselves. Right, so that vehicle's gone. I'm going to get this person back and then I'm going to request for a partner to assist me at all times because obviously things are very hectic. I'm also going to let the firearms officers deal with this at their own discretion when they clear the scene. But okay, let's get back to the police. Oh, is this the port police? Yeah, I don't want to use them. I want to go to an official police station, not the ports. Okay, what we'll do is we'll take her down into, not the downtown one, but near enough there. Now, I was going to overtake vehicles, but I just realised that's probably not wise. Now do it. I was trying to overtake a lorry while another lorry was coming right at me. Probably not the best idea, is it? But what I am doing is I'm going a bit faster than normal just because I know the vehicles drive really slow around the docks. So we're just getting up a bit of speed. And then we'll go back to normal driving when we get out of the dock area. Okay, back to normal driving. So obviously, when I drive back, I need to have a look because that's the car park. I need to check that scene's cleared. The vehicle obviously is being recovered for the victim that had the vehicle stolen. We'll need to go on the computer. We'll do that when we get back to the station. What else do we need to do? We need to check there's no one else and no weapons around that car park that have been left and not picked up by the teams. Obviously, incident response units and things like that would have been on the scene with me, and obviously they were dealing with the other people while I was dealing with the main suspects. We didn't recover a firearm, so obviously there's going to be not a manhunt but a weapon hunt, I guess. Obviously the police helicopter, we had 2 of them up, 2 end passes up. That obviously is going to cost the taxpayer a lot of money, but hopefully they'll have footage of both suspects that fled. We caught one, the other one, I don't know whether they got caught or not. I'll have to find out when I get to the station. So what we'll do is we'll join back when we get to that car park right by the police station we're going. Okay, so obviously we've got the suspect in the back of the vehicle, as you can just slightly see through the arm, but you can't really notice it when we're driving around like that, so we might be alright. But what we'll do is put lights on just so we can check the area. Right, I can't see anyone, but I just want to check for weapons. So in fact what I'll do is I'll drop the suspect off and then I'll come back for weapons. But what? Oh no, I can't even close the road off, can I? I was going to close the road off, but I think it'll put it away the minute that I actually go in, drop this person off. So plan is drop the person off, but before I put them in, I go on the computer, sort out their record and that, obviously with the offences they committed. And then obviously I actually forgot in the last video I said that I would look at people's records, so we'll have to do that from the last video too. And we'll do that at the end of this video too. We'll have a look at the people from the last video and this video's records. Right. Okay, so hopefully it will still be night time when we book, once we finish booking this person in. We'll try and get an officer to book them in just so we can search for weapons. So obviously that's a priority because we need to find out where this gun is gone. So what we'll do is we'll just pull over here, just quickly, get on the computer, pad record, there we go. Okay, so the arrest warrant is for Grand Theft Auto with the firearms, and they were actually caught doing that, but they've dropped the firearms somewhere. So evading arrest, the women's influence, driving the wrong way, yes. Reckless driving, yes, yes. Leaving the scene of an accident, yes. Right, property, Grand Theft Auto, possession, no, there was nothing on them, was there? We can't put the firearms on them until we find the firearms. Possession of a stolen vehicle. Is there anything else? Deadly weapon. Possession of a deadly... We don't know about the weapon yet, do we? They have a warrant out for them, so yes. Tampering with evidence? Technically, yes, because they did move it, but we're not going to do that. Planting evidence, no. Participating gang. We are going to class that just because it could be gang. Obstructing justice, yes. I did try and disperse them, but they didn't, so I failed to disperse. We are literally just going mental, but that's... There you go, destroying or concealing evidence somewhere. We know that they've got a firearm somewhere. I'm going to go for attempted murder of a police officer. Attempted murder of that gang member. I don't know whether people have died yet, so I just have to put attempted murder. Assault with a deadly weapon, yes. Assault with a firearms, yes. Battery, yes. Obviously, we're just going for everything that we can because we really want to throw the book at this person. A carjacking, yes. Grand theft with a firearms. They had a warrant for brandishing of firearms. They did at one point, but we don't know where that firearms went and whether it's a real firearm. So obviously, the court will decide. Kidnapping, mayhem with violence, participating, resisting arrest with violence, yes. Okay. That's one hell of a charge that they're going to be facing some serious time. Okay, let's book them in. Now, how far back? Alright, so what we'll do is we'll drop this person off. And we'll then go and search for that knife. There you go, that's enough. Oh, it's an inspector, I think. Right, okay, I'm all done with the suspected meth lab. Ah, that's what it was. They were connected to a meth lab, so we need to go and check for that. For the meth lab itself, because I believe they were using an RV.
Fuck me.
And yeah, we'll just ignore that. I just knocked someone down. Because I was about to put lights on, but I missed the tap by mistake. Right. So we'll have all lights on. Make a big show and dance. Here, right, so there's no vehicle in. Right, so that obviously got seized, the vehicle. Right, so what I need to do is look for a knife and a gun. So one of them had a knife, and I don't know whether they were arrested or not. We don't know whether, because I don't know which one. Basically, I don't know who was whom. I believe I arrested the one with the gun, because she was brandishing a gun when she was doing the arms. The Grand Theft Auto. So I believe somewhere she's dropped the weapon, and she did run around for a while without anyone with sight on it. Besides the CCTV, they kept tabs on her, but they didn't keep tabs on her in the blind spots, unfortunately. So we need to search for a knife. Is an incident going on outside? I probably should have my helmet on, but I'm sure I got it knocked off me when they started attacking. I can't even remember. But we don't need a helmet on right this second. There's no major threat to life at this moment. Something in the corner? No, I can't see anything. We'll do a full lap and then we'll go up the ramp, just in case they ran up the ramp or walked up the ramp. Is that a doorway? If it is, we'll have a little look there too, just to be safe and secure that... Actually, this might actually be where they went out. Yeah, because they got out pretty quick. I'm sure they went into the underground at first. Just check this area. And they ended up out there. Let's just do a quick run up here. There's nothing that I can see. Obviously the bushes have all been searched. Everywhere's been searched basically, but I'm really looking for this firearms. Because obviously that'll bring the court case to a good deed. Unless I've got the firearms on me. No, I haven't. The thing is, I've got an assault rifle, and that's purely because I get in a van. When you get in the van in GTA, it just gives you a gun when it's a police van. Okay, so there is nothing I can find here. Now, this is where the person was running, weren't they? Because you could see them from down there. But they didn't get too far. Because they ran back around here and then got into the car. I'm sure brandishing of firearms. So we'll just quickly check the floor up using the... We'll use the staircase because I believe that you would be able to conceal a weapon easier on a staircase. People have been driving up and down here since the scene was closed. So... the only thing is, I would hope that my officers would be looking for a knife on staircases, knowing that it's a good place to conceal a weapon, I guess. Because bet you don't use these stairs much. Especially at night. Right, I can't see anything, but we'll go down the ramp, because obviously we've got to get back to our vehicle anyway. Just check these corners. Check there's nothing shiny. I keep thinking I see something shiny, like the blade. But I must be mistaken. Okay, so I've come across a knife, and that's evidence I need. We just need to find a gun. But I didn't actually think I'd find a knife. I thought the officers would have, surely by now, picked all that up. Surely they'd have searched this. Obviously someone's getting in big trouble for this, but I'm going to go search more. If I can find the knife, and what I'm going to do is I'll tag that. I'll pick it up as evidence, and then there we go. Right, we'll pick that up as evidence. Go and check these staircases. The only place we didn't go was the very top. I wouldn't have thought they could have got to the very top, unless they went up one side and went down on the other side, and that's how they escaped. Don't know. Go and check them. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything, and I wouldn't have thought they'd have gone onto the roof, would they? Surely not. It's weird. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the van, obviously, because that's the, well, that's where we're going to have to put the evidence and take it into the station, and then we'll get back on our next call. Okay, so this was from the last video. I'm trying to think. This one we were at. Okay, so obviously by mistake I've clicked on court cases and opened them all up when I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But this was the person with the hand grenade in the last video on the highway, where they scraped my car, so I pulled them over, and they were they on drugs? They were on drugs, weren't they? And they had possession of drugs, and there was all sorts, license suspended. They weren't, no, but there were loads of things, but they had that hand grenade in the car. And then this is also from the last video. This was the person who drove into the lake, the Alamo Sea. Yeah, this person got 9 months. And then today's video, we had the woman that was basically involved in the massive fight to do with the meth lab. And she pulled out a gun, and then she dropped the gun somewhere. We didn't find the gun, but we found the knife that was linked to her. So that was enough evidence to give her 108 years plus 6 months. Okay guys, that is where we're going in this episode. Unfortunately the game got a bit laggy, as you can see my big menu's up and keeps giving me a flashlight and that, but this was a good video. As always, I like doing these videos. TSG, obviously it's something new we've never done before. Obviously we had to do it solo, because having a partner, it didn't work out for some reason. They just kept walking away from the scene and it kept crashing the game. I feel like that could have been an issue too. So that's the end of this video guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, press the notification button down below for instant notifications. We'll see you guys in the next video.